On Sunday, June 12th, 2020, approximately 4:35, my partner and I were assigned to Hollywood Patrol in full uniform, marked car, white police vehicle. We responded to multiple radio calls for an ADW shooting that occurred at whatever street. Incidents, blah, 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 blah. We arrived at the above location with the additional units, canvassed the area for any possible victims and suspects, and met with the witness, Sean Kelly, at the rear of 1841 Courtney Avenue. Kelly stated he looked out of his bedroom, and this was the first guy who spoke, bedroom window, and heard arguing, observed a black Cadillac with the passenger side open, two women fighting. Okay, so this is the thing. This also confirms what we were saying. Two women fighting in the vehicle and street. So what I'm kind of feeling like, remember, we're going back to positioning in the car. We're going to have to use some common sense to kind of put this together. Tori is in the front passenger side. The driver is here. Those are the two males. The girls are in the back. Seems like they're fighting each other, and eventually they get out the car. Okay? All right. Kelly observed, Kelly stated that looked out of the bedroom, observed a black Escalade with the witness. He also observed a large male and a thin male at location. After getting back into the vehicle, the suspects made a U-turn. During our investigation, I observed and recovered bullet casing, acrylic nail, yellow metal necklace, yellow metal pendant, and clear stones with a K. Nicole logo, and took photographs of blood on the ground, the location. K. Nicole, I'm going to think is for Kelsey. So this is proof that Meg and her friend are fist fighting in the fucking street. They found this on the street. Okay, and by the way, salute to this officer. I think this officer is a female officer because they're way more detailed. Usually women are way more detailed in describing stuff than guys. But they found a K. Nicole logo. Remember, one of the things they also found was like an umbrella thing, but they found like nails and stuff missing. So you could already tell there's some physical stuff going on, right? Took photos of blood on the ground. The search of the area yielded negative results for other victims. Recovered evidence was given to these cops, who took custody of the recovered evidence and booked it. Okay? All right. There's one more thing that we're going to kind of bring up. And let me see. Is it evidence? I think it might be evidence. Okay, here we go. Damn, I gotta zoom all the way in on this. Okay. So first of all, it looks like they had that's some money on them, right? So what was found was 85 $100 bills. Make sure I can see it. 85 $100 bills, 42 $20 bills, and 16 $5 bills. Okay? So already we're probably talking about around $10,000, $12,000 in cash, right? Also, what was taken into custody? The handgun, the magazine, a watch, some pendants, and then a bunch of rings that we saw before. Okay, now I'm gonna actually go back to this initial thing right here, and we're only going off the witness statements, and this is how I'm trying to paint the picture, right? And again, this is guesstimating. Obviously, we won't know more until like the cops tell us more, or like until somebody starts telling us some other stuff. But let's just be very clear on what probably happened, right? Everybody left. We already told you what's going on up until they get in the vehicle. Let's bring into some of what Meg is saying happened after she's in the vehicle, right? Meg is saying that the argument is getting worse. Do you remember that part where she said, with Gayle King? So she says she wants out the vehicle. This is, I believe, a confrontation between Kelsey, who is pressing her best friend. Why are you fucking with the nigga I'm talking to? Also, she feels a little way about Tori because Tori was acting up. She's drunk. Tori's drunk. Everybody's drunk. Kelsey's also looking at Tori like, yo, you a weirdo, nigga. Like, why would you fuck with my best friend and have us both around? Okay? All that's happening. Megan really want to get into it. And it appears based on these statements. I'm only going on these statements, right? that essentially there was some fights happening. And the first fight, I would say, was between Meg and the best friend. So let's put that into the ecosphere. They're starting to fight. Meg wants to get out the car. The car is driving. They eventually pull over because the guys have now seen that in the back seat, you have two females fighting. And for you to either break it up or whatever the case is, you got to pull over. Bet. You pull over. Now you're either trying to like reach back there and break it up. But anyway, one of the females hop out the car. I have to imagine, based on what we've heard Meg say multiple times, that she was walking away, that Meg hopped out the car. Now, I got to also put back into perspective what one of the witnesses said when they said they were going back and forth and fighting each other. Hey, maybe the best friend hopped out the car too and tried to fight again. Now,